Every year around this time, RWB owners and followers make Tokyo their playground for a whole week to celebrate the new year with Nakai-San. Five minutes in Tokyo is all it takes to realize the chaos is pulling you in, but instead of feeding into that chaos, RWB is moving, making a new home base far from where we are now. So I stopped by the original headquarters before the meet to find out where they're headed next. Welcome back, you guys. We are back here at RWB HQ, although a few things have changed. We're gonna talk to our friend Sid, who built a car, well, Nakai built his car, 997, about a year ago over in Los Angeles. If you guys haven't seen that video, it's down below. In our last video, in 2020 when I was here, that was the last time I was here. It's windy today, by the way, and incredibly cold. Behind me were a ton of idlers cars. They were all air-cooled cars, but since then, obviously 997 has come about, and that is not the only, but the one major change that RWB and Nakai-San has gone through since I've been here. It is a massive change, and there's a bunch to go over, so show you around. Let's go.
What's up?
Welcome back.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for showing us around.
Of course, it's my pleasure.
The first big change, well, where you're standing right now, there's no vending machine.
No, it's gone.
Vending machine's gone, the cars are gone. How long have you been here for?
I've been here a week so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been up at the new HQ in Nikko and enjoying some of the idlers cars up there, as well as the first customer build up in Nikko. The new HQ is insane. A huge facility up in the mountains. Ain't nothing but roads up there and nature. It's perfect for us.
It's a big change. Like here, we're in Kashiwa, which is about an hour and a half from Tokyo, central Tokyo. And then the new place, correct me if I'm wrong, is in Nikko.
Correct.
So that's like another 2 hours.
Yeah, Nikkoshi is located in Tochigi, which is around 2.5 hours away from Kashiwa HQ. That's one of Nakai-san's newest purchases. It harkens back to his old days because he started off actually working for a mechanic shop similar to Yanase for some of you more avid viewers. Basically, it's high-end European car dealer reseller. And he worked in the repair division there for a bit. And he also worked at a sublet shop for official Porsche for about a year doing bodywork.
No way, like way back in the day.
That was the very beginning for him.
Basically when he was a kid.
Correct.
That would have been, wow. That's crazy. So he's obviously still got some nostalgia, despite all the 997 stuff.
100%. And these are his K cars. There's 2 or 3 of them. They used to be matching each idler's car. Now, since we don't have any more idler's cars, this is what's remained. And the 991 is owned by Chusan, which is a very old school member of RWB.
Yeah, it's cool because, I mean, you guys know it's a very tight-knit community, but there is little to no structure.
Correct.
There is structure and there's a group, but everybody kind of knows their place and where they need to be and when they need to be there.
100%.
Yeah.
We are the supporter team.
Mm-hmm. In the last video, I remember walking around this brick wall.
Yes.
I believe it was Stella 2.
Yes, so this piece of land has now been purchased and somebody is building a house here. We are actually contemplating buying up a bunch of houses in this neighborhood so that Nakai-san has a little bit more space to work.
That's so crazy. So, the new HQ is there obviously, but this one isn't going anywhere.
This one will remain forever. This one has
Awesome.
been here for about 30 years now, I believe.
Yeah.
And I don't believe it's going anywhere.
Yeah, that's the right move. I mean, there's so much history here. I'm sure you feel it when you walk into this place.
Oh, goosebumps every time, dude.
Yeah. Can we go inside?
Yes, let's go.
Let's do it.
This is a personal car of Yukan's, which is Nakai-san's assistant.
Okay.
.2 GT3 with the newest, hottest Recaro buckets in there.
The amount of turbos and GT3s that Nakai's cutting up these days is ridiculous.
Well, there's a 3RS behind you.
Is this actually 3RS?
Club Sport.
Okay. I was going to say, because it's OEM color, obviously. This is, dude, orange on black. That's the spec. That's the spec.
Iconic.
For me. Yes.
Yeah, so this car has been sold. Yesterday, actually, we drove it down from Nikko, and it was in a completely different form. It had a turbo wing, and the details, such as the rear and front canards, as well as the bumper intake, those were white.
Oh, really?
So they've now been changed to black, and then we've swapped out the turbo wing for the classic wing that Nakai-San does for the more extreme models.
Yeah.
And yeah, she fits the part, and she will be going to the New Year party tonight.
Cool. How many cars do you think are going to be there?
So far, we have about 25 cars that are lined up. The problem is, though, the parking lot beside Hard Rock Cafe no longer wants to rent to us because of all the insane amount of people that come and break the rules and fly drones and stuff. So they don't want any more grief from the local keisatsu. All the parking lots around Hard Rock are unwilling to rent to us now at this point.
But Hard Rock's still cool.
Hard Rock owner is the RWB owner. So.
There you go.
Yeah. We have infiltrated it.
Yeah.
And then I'd like to take you to go see the GT3 over there as well. Watch your head.
Yeah. You're the guide, my friend. This is what I would call organized chaos.
Correct. This is Nakai-san's specialty.
This is what that shop is. You guys, I don't know if this is coming across on camera, but the space is very small. It's a very small space, but outside there's all these kind of little pockets where cars are hiding and parts are hiding, and
for sure you'll always find something in every little corner in this shop. So this one is very special. If you can see, it does not say RWB on the back. It says RWR.
Why is this like RSR, spin-off of RSR?
RWR is the brand owned by Yamazaki-san.
Okay.
He is a mentor, one of the mentors of Nakai-san from back in the day. He helps Nakai-san do a lot of the outsourced major mechanic work, such as major transmission. When transmission engine needs to come out or an engine needs to be overhauled, you'll usually find it over there. And that shop is located in Hachioji, which is around an hour away, and also conveniently the name of my first car.
Yes. Now that Nakai-san is able to travel internationally, obviously he's working all the time. I mean, how many cars get built a year? 40, 50?
Well, this brings me to the next point. We are now in the new era of 997, and after the thing that happened 5 years ago with that limited travel for everybody.
Yes.
Nakai-san was unable to catch up on a lot of the old orders. So he's been doing that for the past 5 years. And we've been averaging about between 50 and 70 cars a year. However, starting last year now, we are trying to reel it down a bit because there are still 60 orders waiting in the US right now. And actually, we are announcing today that Nakai-san is no longer taking orders in the US for at least 1 year.
To catch up.
Starting from today.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see how that goes. If it's still really backed up, we might take another year off. Sorry, USA guys.
Yeah.
If you want to build a car faster than that, you're gonna have to move to another country.
Yes. Okay. That makes sense. I mean, it's a ton of travel, and especially when you say, you know, there's a kind of a sister shop that's doing all this mechanical work and stuff. A lot of these cars are not just body kits, obviously. You know, it's always up to the owner's preference. So you need someone to work kind of in parallel with Nakai on that.
And especially the cars in Japan, where they're much more pure to the original image of what Nakai-san intended RWB to be, which was cars that you can take the panels on and off while you're racing. And if you crash one side of it, you could just simply put a razor blade to the Sikaflex, unbolt it, put a new fender on, and you're good to go again. That is the whole point of this.
Yeah. How was Idler's on a random side note?
Idler's was very fun this year. Extremely hectic because we're all trying to get used to the new program with the water-cooled cars. This year there were 2 turbos and 3 GT3s. And I believe that's exclusively what we will be using from now on.
Wow. So were there any 964s, 930s?
No.
Wow.
Nakai-san actually does not have any more, except for just Stella and Rotana at this point.
Yeah. What was it like at the new shop?
Vibes.
Yeah.
So it's more or less the same kind of feeling as it is here.
Yeah.
But there's less actual fiberglass work. So that whole station that's behind you does not exist in Nikko, where it's more of like a clubhouse where we park all of our cars. and also where we could enjoy. Basically, for the past 3 days that we've been up there, we've been doing another customer build, and I've just been grilling food for the past 3 days.
Nice.
Yeah. For some of your viewers that have been to Japan and have never been to Nikko, I would definitely suggest going up there. There's a super beautiful temple as well as a lake at the top of the mountain.
Cool.
If you got a nice car or even just a little K car, something that you could chuck around, it's a hell of a drive up there. And it's one of the most famous onsen towns that are close to Tokyo. So if you're into the whole hot spring thing, you need to go there.
And not to mention Nikko Circuit, probably pretty close.
Very close. And Motegi Raceway also.
Really?
About 60 minutes away from Nikko.
Oh, wow. That's the thing. All these racetracks, they're all kind of close together. Fuji Speedway is like south, an hour and a half, and then
track heaven.
Yeah, track heaven.
You're coming to Idlers, right? I'm entering you in.
I make no commitments. It's a surprise.
I think Marcus would look pretty good in a racing suit, right?
That would be crazy. That would be an insane first wheel-to-wheel experience. And I think it's a good place to do it because there's a lot of people doing it that don't have a ton of experience.
Yep.
And then there are also guys who do this all the time.
Yeah, and you got a bunch of veterans that's basically teaching you along the way how to do the whole pit team thing, and yeah, it's great.
This is what I mean, you guys. There's just little pockets of space. And here in Japan, a lot of the doors are, well, more catered to my height. Oh, wow. American cars. An American car, I should say.
Another one of Nakai-san's secret toys.
Bunch of SSRs over here.
Yep.
That's cool.
And this one right here will be built as a rental car.
Not necessarily a tour guide with Nakai. I don't think that's included, but...
Maybe we'll take you to ramen.
Yeah. This is cool. A couple of race suits.
Yeah, those are Nakai-san's race suits.
Wow. That is cool. And I'm sure a lot of the stuff on the walls, correct me if I'm wrong, are probably people either who had cars built that brought Nakai gifts.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, or, just various memorabilia that he's collected over the years.
History.
Yeah. In a strange way, it almost feels like a bit of a museum in here. Antique shop vibes a little bit.
30 years of history.
Yeah, like there's dust on a lot of things, but in a good way.
Ah, yes, and another signature of our shop is Nakai-san always has American military radio on.
This is what this is?
Always.
All right, that's RWB HQ. A bit of a strange feeling being here after 6 years, not just because so much time has passed. Sometimes you go to those locations that you haven't been to since childhood or whatever it is, just to get that hit of nostalgia again. This is not one of those times. This is not one of those, that's not what this feels like. It feels like more of a transitionary evolutionary period for RWB, and I'm just happy I could stop by once again, especially just at the beginning, at like the run-up of the 997 era for RWB and Nakai-san. Think what you want to think, have your own opinions about the 997s, and I do personally, I prefer the air-cooled cars, but as I explained in Sid's 997 video, you guys can watch that. It's a new school take with new cars, and they are heightened in a performance sense. GT3s and turbos are the only cars that Nakai is personally building for himself. And the thing about these cars are, and I think why Nakai-san has had such success over decades and decades internationally, and he does all this work himself. He's like a connoisseur in a lot of ways, and he just obviously is constantly traveling, building these cars. Every single car he builds, hopefully you guys can still hear me. I just got a bunch of dust in my eye. Every single one of the cars that he builds, he treats as his own. And that's just his love for Porsches coming through in every single build. Of course, he does it for the customers, and that's where he gets, happiness, seeing them happy. But at the end of the day, he just treats every car as his own, and that's the key. So there you go, you guys. Hit up Sid in the description below. Thank you, Sid, for showing me around. It's always a pleasure meeting up with you whenever we do. I don't do videos with Sid all that often, but when I do, it's a lot of fun. Lots more videos coming from Japan. we'll see you guys soon. One last thing, you guys. We've arranged a hoodie for one of you guys, okay? I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. Comment below your favorite RWB build and where you were when you first heard about RWB, or that moment where you saw Nakai-San working for the first time and you dove a little bit deeper into his projects and stuff. Comment below and I'm gonna pick one of you guys at random and I'll send this to you in North America. We'll keep it to North America to keep shipping easy.